There's a lot of praise for this set and there's a fair amount of criticism. But are the critics justified? Well, let me answer that question. Aye, they are. Like, totally. It's the missed opportunity of missed opportunities that pleases neither train fans or Harry Potter fans. I reckon the folks at LEGO are like, moo-ha-ha, ha-ha, they'll buy anything they make these days, hoo-ha-ha. And I mean, I think they're right to some extent. The Atari set is one of them. £210. I mean, why not just buy a real Atari and put it on display? That's crazy. Because in an adult LEGO market where awesome sets like the UCS Star Wars ones and Batman, the stadiums, classic space and Knight's Castle, not to mention all the art sets and the fantastic botanicals exist, there's a lot of competition for our LEGO spending. So in this smaller adult market, why would Harry Potter fans or train fans part with their cash to buy it? Like, they got the colour wrong for a start. West Coast Railways runs the real train, which is called the Jacobite Express. It runs from Fort William to Mallaig and back. This is in Scotland. I've seen this train with my own eyes. It's only 2 hours from my house, and you don't need to go to wizarding school to know the different shades of red and which one is correct. Or you could even watch the movie and see it's clearly dark red. Anyways, let's talk price. I mean, we know LEGO has gone up in price, but $500 or £430, that's mental. Even with price to parts ratio being not bad for 5,000 parts, it's actually irrelevant at this stage. But why do I say that? I mean, plenty of people like buying the big expensive sets for Star Wars. Well, you could buy 6 of the normal sized sets on Amazon for £53, make a full size train, buy a motor for £12 and bung it in, and you've got exactly what most people actually want, a working full length Hogwarts Express. But say this is in your budget and you're an adult Harry Potter fan, why would you not just buy like 5 other Harry Potter sets instead, which offer way more value? Most folk won't afford all the sets, but they'll certainly want to buy a decent amount of the range, and you'll have a far better build experience and a larger collection and minifigures using the same amount of money spread over cheaper sets. This set is also 10 studs wide, so to make it run, you'd have to build custom tracks, which immediately loses a huge chunk of the market, as most people want trains to be able to run on track. But if they wanted to stick to the 10 stud rather than the standard 7 stud, then make track available to buy separately. Every LEGO train enthusiast right now is like, and I mean, the LEGO Trains community is enormous, and they would happily fork out for deluxe large-scale trains which are actually minifigure scale on the 10 studs wide, and this could be the first of many proper large-scale trains. The community already build that size train anyway, it's called L gauge. And I'm pretty sure they'd be over the moon at having a larger motorised Hogwarts Express, and you tick all the boxes. Now, turning our attention to the model itself, it looks fantastic, the build is interesting, the interior details and stickers are great, the light bricks are fantastic as well, there's plenty of positives, and of course the minifigure selection is brilliant. The turning wheels function is cool, but why waste parts on this function when it'll never actually move? They should have cut this feature entirely. Cut the platform too. I mean, it hides half the train and it looks terrible as it's only a tiny part of the platform that they'd given you. Cut it and pop another carriage on the end. That would have made a more spectacular display piece. Then you could fit all the minifigures inside too. Thinking about scale now, that really is another major issue with this set. It's totally the wrong scale to everything you have. It doesn't fit. Yes, it's cool on its own, but it looks out of place and scales very badly in amongst the other Harry Potter buildings. To me, that's a real turn-off. What is going on at LEGO? Why are they not listening to the community? The train community is one of the most prolific in terms of spending and size of builds. People devote huge amounts of space and money making layouts full of cities, terrain and moving features. Lots of kids too love the train sets. It still has huge appeal. But aside from the recent news station, LEGO have totally neglected this range. Why are there not more city sets, carriage add-ons, turntables or tunnels that you can buy? It's crazy. Now the Harry Potter range is excellent and has been a big hit, and fans get treated to 2 waves a year worth of sets, plus the UCS sets like Hogwarts, Diagon Alley and this train. But actual Harry Potter fans actually want iconic locations like the Quidditch World Cup Stadium, Gringotts Bank, scaled up versions of Grimmauld Place, the Burrow, Hogsmeade and Harry's original home. I don't think any Harry Potter fan was saying, you know what I'd love on a shelf? Aye, a big train that can't move anywhere. Aye, a big train that's the wrong colour. Aye, a big train that's got half a platform, which means I can't see my big train. All the while, LEGO train fans are crying out for new sets. This is a totally missed opportunity. I know a lot of hard work and love went into this set, but I don't think LEGO know who their market is on this one. It might be too niche, too expensive, and it doesn't fulfill any criteria for train fans at all. And I reckon proper Harry Potter fans, they want detailed interiors of locations and memorable buildings. In closing, I'll leave you with this footage I took of a ScotRail train crossing the Glenfinnan Viaduct. We went here this summer and I took the kids to see where they filmed the famous scene of the Hogwarts Express. So I'm saying this as a fan of Harry Potter and trains who lives near where this scene is set. I won't be buying this set. It's a waste of money, and I hope LEGO listen and actually do the train theme some justice, as that community really needs some attention. And in future, gonna get the colour right. Thanks so much for watching until the end. If you're new to LEGO, then check this video out next and I'll catch you next time.